Hey, good morning, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is a 90-day vision transformation challenge. Happy Monday. It is the beginning of a new week, and it's also the beginning of a new affirmation. So, if you haven't had a chance already to write up come up with a new affirmation, make sure you take time to do that today. And, begin writing your affirmation out 10 times, either first thing when you wake up in the morning or right before you go to bed. You got to think it, see it, and you got to feel it, y'all. So come up with a new affirmation. An affirmation, this is, we're coming in on the end of this challenge, and now is the perfect time to really start attacking these areas in your life that you've struggled the most. So if you are still feeling weak in certain areas of your life, if you're still having a lot of self-doubt in certain areas of your life, come up with an affirmation that attacks those weak areas. Do not allow those areas to continue to stay weak. That's the whole purpose of this challenge, is to recondition your mind, to reaffirm and confirm who God says you are, so that you can get on the path and the journey of to becoming the person that He has called you to be and doing the things that He has called you to do. Okay? So we got to start attacking these weak areas in our life. Come up with an affirmation that does just that. Don't allow these weaknesses to stay weak. Every weakness that you have can become a strength if you work it, if you attack it. And that's what we're doing here. All right? Now, if I've never told you all before, if you need to stay with an affirmation like the last 2 weeks, if you need to keep reaffirming and confirming that affirmation, then do just that. Do it. Don't move on until you feel ready. Don't move on until you feel confident in that area. Okay? So it's fine if we repeat affirmations, because these affirmations are all going on the same list, right? And you're gonna be reaffirming these things day in and day out. But at the same time, there are certain areas that we struggle harder in, and we need to do more of an in-depth attack on. I mean, we really have to attack it more than we have to attack other affirmations in areas of our life. So just continue on with them until you feel confident. Until you feel confident with it, okay? And now that I got that out the way, y'all, keep on working on setting your 3 goals a day. So you're gonna attack your ultimate vision, and then you're gonna work on a goal for your financial and your physical aspect of your life. Guys, this is no more playing around. It's action, right? Faith without works is dead. So we have to put forth the action. We already have the belief. We already know that God will do what He says He'll do. But guess what? None of what God promised us will happen unless we get up, put one foot in front of the other, and do our portion. We have to do our portion. If we don't do our part, how can God do His part? Yes, God can make it happen. God can make it happen with the snap of a finger, but He's not going to do that. He wants us to do our part, because these things just can't be given to us. We got to work, okay? Some things God knows that He can just put in our hands, and we'll handle it with care. But other things, He knows that He has to purge certain things out of us, purge certain ways of thinking out of us. We got to cut certain behaviors out. Because if we don't, when He places the blessing inside of our hand, we're gonna fumble it. He doesn't want us to fumble it. So we gotta go through that process of the testing of our faith. We gotta go through that process of realizing that God is the source, and we need to be in alignment with Him and His will and His word in order for our lives to be prosperous and just beautiful. Because if we just walk the path that God has laid out for us, it's not easy. And let me not say it's not easy, because when you really truly submit to God, it really does, and it can be easy. I think the issue is we battle with our flesh, and we battle with old ways of thinking. But when you let go of your flesh, when you deny the flesh, when you let go of the negative thinking, the self-doubt, you let go of those things, and it gives you freedom. And you just hold on to your belief in God and hold on to what he says. It frees you. So walking the path that he has laid out for us can be easy if we let go of ourselves, of the flesh, and just hold on to him. It can be easy. So I encourage everyone to take these last couple weeks that we have in this challenge and really just begin attacking the weakest areas of your life. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do that. And when you're making your goals, you have to believe, okay? You have to believe that what you're working for, the promises that God has showed you, you have to believe that it's going to come to pass, and you have to attack it. You have to attack it like your life depends on it, because your life does depend on it. The greatest you depends on it. The becoming of who God called you to be depends on it. So attack it just like that. All right? It's no more playing games. It's time for us to be who God has called us to be and doing the things that he has called us to do. You know, we have so many gifts on the inside of us that we hide on a daily, or we don't give enough time to. If we actually put time and effort into working the gifts that God has given us and displaying them and showing them to the world and sharing them with the world, really, you'd be surprised by how big of an impact you, little old you, can make in another person's life. You'd be surprised by how much you can do with your hands, with your mind, with your voice. You'd be surprised. Your testimony can free others. Your testimony can inspire others. Your testimony is going to show others how to get out of their current circumstances and show them your actions, just who you are, shows other people who God is. And if you showing your gifts to the world is going to lead others to Christ, listen, get up. Don't be afraid. Be bold in the Lord and show your gifts. Share your gifts with the world, because they can do so much good. And it really, truly is a disservice to yourself in this world when you just hold it all in. Let it out. Work the gifts that God has given you, and just let your light shine, y'all. That's what this is all about. So that's all I have for y'all today. I hope everyone has a blessed and prosperous day. I love you all. Thank you all to those who take the time out to listen to my videos. I truly appreciate it. I really can express. Like, I look forward to seeing your comments. I look forward to hearing from you guys on each and every video. I truly appreciate you all. And I want y'all all to have a good day and keep grinding.